TIFU by thinking the pain in my shins were shin splints, 40-year edition. For the past few months I've been having issues with post-operative rejuvenation of my knee. I had knee surgery that saw my quad muscles atrophy, and now I have weakness in the knee, yay. It had got to the point where I started getting pain in the hips and feet, because I had completely altered my existence to try combat the weakness, and it had overworked everything else. Cool story, but not the fuck up. 6 weeks into my physio sessions I brought up with the physiotherapist an interesting fact I had noticed, and wondered if it could be causing all my issues. Physical, lower leg, only, and pointed out that when I go for walks, runs the muscle on the outside of my legs sometimes get really lumpy, hard, hot, and sore, and I posited, lead to my shin splints. Feeling pretty clever at this point. The physiotherapist looked at me confused. What little muscle lumps do you mean? I proudly pointed to what I now know as a lump in the middle of peroneal tendon. Yeah, these little muscles I have on both legs. Physiotherapist now confused and looking at both sides. These are absolutely not normal. How long has this been happening? Now I'm confused. 30-odd years, my entire life. When they flare up, I get shin splints to the point I can't walk, and need to sit down for a few hours, just a bit of pain. Physio now very intrigued, and pointing to another part of my leg, that I now know is where shin splints exist. You have debilitating pain through here? Now I'm confused. No, shin splints, my entire front of my leg. It just feels like my leg is on fire, and someone has a knife running up and down my shin bone. I also get pins and needles through my feet, so I just try stretch it out. A few tests later I was sent for ultrasound scanning, and was informed that it appears I have a non-malignant growth, assumed, and potentially serious nerve damage on both legs. I'm now waiting for a specialist to work out what the next steps are. TLDR, 42M, who has been experiencing debilitating pain in my shin bone for my entire adult life, intermittent episodes, and only from walking, running. Maybe this post will help someone.